Hey everybody, this is Erica, the technology nerd who likes to film stuff, and I just finished unboxing the LG G5. Go see the video, I will put the link in the description for that. This was the worst, most piss-poor unboxing experience that I've ever had. I need to get another phone. I'm pretty sure this one is defective. So, hopefully this will make me happier. This is the iPhone SE. Kind of tried and true, looks just like the iPhone 5S. That's how tried and true it is. Apple essentially didn't change anything about it, but the internals. So let's go ahead and open this. You can see I've got the 16GB version. I paid $400. I did not want to pay for the more expensive one, considering I'm probably not going to keep this. I will try to give this to my husband. I don't think he's going to want it. He's got an iPhone 5C that he calls Yoshi that he loves very, very much. It's green, hence Yoshi. So if he doesn't want this, either I will keep it or I'll give it away. You guys should let me know your interest in the comments.
Okay, here we go. So here we are, we're with the new Apple Watch. This is the Ultra version. It's honestly so impressive. When I saw the event, I was kind of like, oh man, it looks a little big, it looks a little heavy. It's surprisingly very light. It's actually made of titanium and ceramic. They have an additional speaker, which is actually pretty great because they have this new feature when you press the action button, which there's a new button right here, which will allow you to set different actions when you press it. But when you hold the action button, it'll actually let out a pretty high decibel sound. So if you are on a trail and you need help, this will allow you to be able to alert the authorities. It also, of course, has our digital crown, which is much larger than the previous version. And it also has a
section below. Okay, so here it is. iPhone SE. Unboxing now. So there it is. Some of you guys tell me I'm kind of careless with my equipment. I'm actually very careful with things. I'm not going to let this break, don't worry. So yeah, wow. It's kind of like a blast from the past. We need to get Lamar Wilson on this to do one of those unboxing surprise videos where he's so disappointed that this is an iPhone 5 looking and not much more than that. At least in terms of appearance. We're not going to downplay what this does have. So Apple, I think, has done a really awesome thing here. They have a smaller iPhone in a size and in a design that many people really, really liked. You've got basically all the same specifications as the iPhone 6S and the iPhone 6S Plus, except for you don't have optical image stabilization. A lot of people are saying this has 2 GB of RAM. I really, really hope so. I don't see why not. It's got the same A9 chip as the
really cool night mode. So when you scroll the digital crown down, it'll turn into this nice night mode. So everything will turn red, so it'll be very easy on your eyes. And it'll remove all of the blue light from that. Thank you. Good to see you. So now with the Apple Watch Ultra and the Series 8, they have temperature sensor, which is so incredible for not only tracking your cycle, but for ovulation. As a woman, this is something that is so exciting. I've been using the Oura Ring for the past, wow, like over a year. And because it has the temperature sensing, it has been so accurate to predict periods. So everyone with a period, high five to us. We're gonna now have more accurate predictions, which is so exciting. Another thing that I think is cool is this display, it's a flat display. It's also super resistant, and the flat display makes it so much easier to be able to scroll and use. So I feel like if you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's way easier to press the buttons and stuff on the display. The other thing that's also interesting, which
these guys here. So yeah, total blast from the past. It fits in my teeny little hands. So here you have the iPhone 6S, and it looks huge. The iPhone 6S actually is kind of dwarfing this thing. I haven't held an iPhone 5 in a while. So look at that. That's quite different. You can see that it looks a little bit thicker there. You have the power button that's at the top again. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have to get used to that again, but some might be happy that it's there. You've got a microphone and a speaker at the bottom. You've got your standard headphone jack. We're waiting for that iPhone 7 to come out and not to have a headphone jack at all. We're really all betting on that. Go ahead and turn it on. You have your fingerprint sensor. And Apple has one of the fastest around. Oops, battery's dead. It's dead on both of these. Take my word for it. What else is in this box? Probably just that same Apple fare. So you've got that plastic holder, you've got some documentation, you've got your cable, your charging brick, and your earbuds. So
I don't think I'll be testing out because I am not a very good swimmer, but this has a dive mode. So basically when you dive, it'll automatically detect that you're diving and it'll give you the water temperature. It'll show you how far you're diving, and that's pretty awesome. Maybe I'll get scuba certified because of the Apple Watch Ultra. I don't know, it's a possibility. I just thought I would try them on just to see how they look, how they feel. So this is the Ocean Loop band. This is the Trail band. The crazy thing is, like, they do look pretty large, but it's light, like it's not a heavy feel. And I think this Trail Loop band probably fits the best because it keeps it nice and snug. This I feel like is a little bit loose on my arm, so I probably wouldn't go with this one. Thankfully, I don't really go in the ocean, so we won't need to worry about that. So it has 36 hours of battery life, which is pretty impressive, especially for a watch like this, which makes sense because it is much larger. There's going to be a new optimization that's coming out in the fall, and you'll be able to actually get 60 hours, which is kind of cool because if you are out in the middle of nowhere, to be able to have that added battery life is pretty awesome. This also has the precision dual frequency GPS, which will be
very standard Apple fare. 4-inch display. Yeesh, already on my display I can see that it's got a little bit of yellow at the top. I'm not very lucky today with displays, darn it. Now we've got the SIM, so I can activate this. You know, I'm sure Apple sat around and was like, you know what, we've got lots of extra parts, especially in terms of display parts. Why don't we just reappropriate them into a new phone and use the same specs and it'll sell and make millions? It's a great idea, right? Reusing parts. In a way, it's like they refurbished a phone and made it more powerful or something. I know I'm being super cynical. So there we are. It is now on. I've turned up the brightness a bit. This is a serious blast from the past. I really did like the iPhone 5S, to be fair, and even my iPhone 5. It's a welcome in-hand feel. It doesn't really feel much heavier than I remember. It might be the same weight, for all I know. I'll have to look at the specs. So let's do a quick fingerprint showdown then. We have the iPhone SE, and I powered up the 6S. So, touching down really quickly, it doesn't unlock. Touching down really quickly, it doesn't unlock. How about I more deliberately touch it down and let go? Still doesn't unlock. Do it again, one more time. Now it does. Okay.
super helpful because even when I'm downtown, it's really hard to sometimes get GPS signals. So if you are out in the middle of nowhere or you're doing a marathon or something and you're running in areas where you need precise location, this will definitely aid with that. Something else really cool that they added in the new Ultra and the Series 8 is crash detection. So if you unfortunately find yourself in a car crash, you'll be able to alert authorities immediately to get help. And that's honestly something that is so cool. And during the event, they always show these Apple Watch stories and they're so touching, and it's so incredible to see how this device has helped so many people and it's saved so many lives. I definitely think that this is built for the action sports person in mind, but hey, who's to say that the everyday person can't enjoy the Apple Watch Ultra? Because I know I'm definitely pre-ordering. The Apple Watch Ultra is available for $7.99, and this was just a first look of it here at the Apple event today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I have more Apple videos coming very, very shortly. If they're not out already, check them out here, here, or here. Bye! I was like, wait, we've met. I'm like, no, actually we haven't. Looking peachy.
Hey.
I know, I was like, wait, I just saw you like a couple days ago. Did you say hi to my vlog?
Hey, how you doing? It's me.